No touch gloves. Will Jedge go back to that rear leg? Prime weapon out of the orthodox stance. Imran's got to find a way to take Jedge down. Found it at the end of the first. Did well on the ground, side control when he had Jedge on his back, but needs to get there a whole lot quicker. Snappy jab from the Pakistani.
Muhammad Imran hasn't really shown any attempts to shoot for a takedown, not really shooting for a single or shooting for a double. His most effective take.
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
And we've seen that's been his demise in his past couple of matches. He's got to be careful to keep that chin tucked.
Jedge Jamarong comes forward, probes with the lead hand. Flying knee to the midsection, nicely done from Jedge. Jab from Imran, circling away from the power side, away from the right side of Jedge Jamarong. Because of that. Nice counter right hand, lead hand, southpaw stance for Imran.
Imran has been able to have a little bit of success in those wild exchanges.
Leg kick there. Only so many of those that Imran can take. Good jab, overhand right from Jedge. High kick, just didn't quite have the torque on the hips and the pivot on the balls of the feet there, Jedge. Comes forward again, slams the left leg. The back leg of Imran's taken incredible punishment. If we could look under the hemline of those trunks, I'm sure we'd see an assortment of colours on that left thigh of the Pakistani. Shoots a jab. Jedge Jamarong, confident, in control. So long as it stays standing. Looping hands there. Looping hands from the Pakistani. Jedge fakes. Bites down on that mouth guard. Forcing Imran to the outside. Not as many kicks here in the second round as we saw in the first round from Jedge.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to really expose himself to a possible takedown, which is a good adjustment on his part. You can see he's being a little bit more careful, not just throwing those naked leg kicks anymore, especially when Imran is in orthodox stance. He's just sort of going back to the legs, back to the hands. You can see he's not really... Nice little takedown attempt there from Imran. Let's see if he can chain into this. Nope. Good sprawl by Jedge.
A high knee tried to shave the beard off Muhammad Imran. 1:35 remaining, second of 3. Imran trades punches, actually backs up Jedge. Good sticking jab there from the Pakistani.
That jab is Imran's definite best weapon. He needs to keep throwing that jab out there. Every time Jedge starts to initiate, he needs to put that jab into his face.
It was a shock when Miado knocked him out. It was a shock when Li Tao Mao knocked him out. It would be a huge shock, though, huge shock if Imran knocks out Jedge.
Nice entry there on that single leg. Beautiful turn of the corner, puts Jedge down. Jedge might want to let go of this, not hold on to this position. Start pushing away the head and start to scoot his hips away from Imran, because this is just going to allow Muhammad Imran to slowly make these adjustments. That's the first one. Circle out to the side. Now if he drives into it, he might be able to finish it. Good job by Jedge on the sprawl. Oh, Imran goes deep into the half. Good job by Jedge to avoid the takedown.
That's Jamarong's jab noise series. Choked back to his feet. 30 seconds remain. Second of 3. Looping right hand. Jab there from Muhammad Imran. Jedge goes high. Double forearms guard from the Pakistani.
But those takedowns do score in the judges' eyes. We're not seeing just like total clinical domination coming from Jedge on the feet. We're seeing a lot of punches land from Imran as well. And those takedowns are going to score in his favor.
Right hand just on the bell from Krudej. One more to go. All right, Mitch, let's play coach. If you're in the corner of Krudej, what are you telling him to do?
I want to see Krudej do more work inside the clinch. I want to see him get a little bit tighter, punch his way into the clinch, wrap his hands around the head of Imran, and then start throwing those knees. I want to see him catching that leg kick. I want to see him driving through and then putting Krudej back onto the ground. He's got to get this to the ground with a little bit more urgency.
Up aboard the One Fantasy game, the world's largest martial arts fantasy game, available now on the One Super app. 81% of fans are tipping Krudej for the win.
But I gotta say, a lot of these people might be surprised to see Muhammad Imran in after 10 minutes.
Right hand from Dej.
And doing pretty well, at least in the striking exchanges.
Some color around the face of Dej, most of it courtesy of the jab from Muhammad Imran. Body shots ahead there from Dej, changes levels. Went to the hands a lot more in the second round after all the legs in the first round, Dej Damarong. Nice mouse under the left eye of Dej, that's definitely from the jab.
Can't stop the action just to point to your eye and say you got poked. The referee's got to be the one to initiate the stop.
Inside leg kick from Imran. Right hand to the beard there from Dej. Another one. Smack bang on the jaw.
Right hand starting to find a home for Krudej. Now he's going head hunting.
Oh, that leg. That left leg has taken a flogging. It has taken a shellacking. Oh, gut-munching knee. High knee. Is this the beginning of the end? Here comes Krudej. A house on fire. Imran goes down. Krudej unloads. It's good night, Irene.
That's where he's most dangerous, when he starts to shift gears. He was able to land a lot of big shots. You could see Muhammad Imran was starting to melt, and then Krudej went all over, got that clinch, delivered some of those big knees. Imran crumbled to the ground, and then Krudej jumped on top to deliver that ground and pound. But a beautiful job. And we started to see that aggression coming out of Krudej finally to get it done in the third and final round. Good performance from Dej Damarong. Soyamnoy, Sirichok, look at this. That's the clinch. That's what makes him so dangerous, is this aggression. He was picking his shots perfectly until that opportunity presented itself, and then he goes to the clinch. You can see him throwing some big knees. Imran goes down, and then he started landing the ground and pound to finish up the night of Muhammad Imran.
A tremendous performance from Dej Damarong Soyamnoy Sirichok. Let's go to Tom Loud to make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Yoshinori Umeki, has called a stop to this contest after 1 minute and 21 seconds in the third round. For your winner, by way of technical knockout, Dej Damarong Soyamnoy Sirichok.
He raises the roof in his home of Singapore. Dej Damarong Soyamnoy Sirichok gets the winner's medal. And what a way to end the year for the former strawweight world champion.